Hey everybody, we're back again. Glad to have you for another episode of
A little weird.
Little Normal. I'm Aaron,
And I'm Kathy.
and we are so glad to be back. We left you last week with the episode. I hope you guys went and checked it out. If you didn't check it out, make sure you go look at that last episode we posted, episode 4.
Yeah.
That's right, episode 4, and that
Yes.
was whether you want to be chipped over having your memory
Yeah.
wiped. Make sure you check that out. We're getting better at this video thing. Trust me, we appreciate you guys sticking with us. We're getting better at this. We're going to keep getting, better and better and bringing you more and more content. The quality is going to keep getting better. The editing is going to keep getting better. Trust me, we want to be here for a long time. We want you guys to be here with us for a long time also. So trust me, everything is going to get better and better as time goes along.
Absolutely.
But I'll let you get into the topic for today.
Today we wanted just to talk to you guys about an incident that happened here. I guess it was about 5 days ago.
Exactly.
And in a town, a very popular town, up north, Michigan. What was the name of the town?
Exactly. It was in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Grand Rapids, Michigan. This gentleman was driving down the road and got pulled over due to some kind of registration problem.
Yeah, Brother Patrick.
And his name was Patrick, and I can't remember the officer's name right now. Let me see if I wrote it down anywhere.
Yeah, you can look it up, get the information while I talk to people.
Okay.
Get his information too.
Okay.
On the case, and we can kind of play that clip for the people.
Okay.
But we really want to, like I said, touch bases with you guys, and so you can hear the clip and the nonsense that went on. Now, the brother was shot in the back of the head. That just lets you know that he had given up his will. He was face down.
Yeah, his name was Patrick
Loyola. Is it? Let me see.
Loyola?
I don't want
Loyola?
Loyola. I think it's Loyola. I think it's Patrick Loyola.
Yeah, and we'll put the clip or we'll play it down here for you guys as we're talking,
Yeah,
so
the
you
brother.
can see what happened. Basically, like I said, he got pulled over about 5 days ago
Right.
due to registration issues on his tags.
Right.
And when he got out of the car, he was being questioned, and you'll see for yourself what happens. But
Right.
basically it came to the point where
Right.
he also had a passenger in the car. Did you see that part?
No, I didn't even see he had a
Yeah,
passenger in the car.
he had a passenger in the car, and she got out of the car, and she
Wow.
was like, "You don't have to hurt him. You don't have to fight with him. All you have to
Unbelievable.
do is talk to him." And he said, "No, you don't understand. He's hitting me too. So,
Wow.
but what happened was, this is a man of color, and he was 26 years
Of
old.
course.
And the police officer was a white man on
unfortunate.
the I guess Grand Rapids Police Department. I don't know.
Very
The
unfortunate.
Michigan State Police are now investigating it.
Yes. Crazy.
But he was doing the traffic stop, got out of the
Exactly.
car. For some reason, this gentleman got out of his car. So the police officer was asking, "Why are you getting out of the car? Get back in your car. Get back
Exactly.
in your car." And he didn't get back in his car. But you didn't see the whole video, I don't think.
No, I didn't see the whole thing. I still have to go and
The police officer standing there,
kinda painful.
and he's like, "Hey, I need to see your license and registration."
Right.
And he said, "It's in my driver's seat.
Right.
My passenger seat," which was not true. So he opened the door. He just stood there. He just stood there, and he wasn't doing anything. And then he looked at the officer, and he shut the door, and he was like, he said, and not now. And so the officer was like, "Wait a minute, hang on now.
He's
What are you
foreign.
doing?"
The brother's foreign.
But he wasn't. He wasn't.
He's not foreign?
No. So he went to put his hands behind the man's back because he wasn't complying. He wasn't giving him his driver's license, registration, or anything, because he shut the door on him after. Anyways, you'll see the video.
Right.
So they ran around and stuff. Basically, I think the gentleman was probably afraid. He didn't understand maybe why he was getting pulled over, and he just wanted to understand. Yeah. But they ran around the police officer was trying to tase him to get him to stop running, and he tased the ground because the other Patrick Vuela, held the taser down, and they continued to run around and chase each other and hit each other and stuff, and then it comes to the point where he gets on the gentleman's back,
right,
and it shoots him execution style.
And that's unfortunate. Like I said, you know.
I know that just took me a minute to get all that out, guys.
It's
Sorry.
crazy. I don't like that we keep getting, you know, to be the victims in situations like this, and you know, kind of the victims of the joke. In the end, it's not a joke, but we always at the end of it. Unfortunately,
right.
You know. Now he shouldn't have reacted the way he should have got the car. It's a few different things, you know, that he did, you know, that he shouldn't have did. You know, I'll say that too. You know, we got to be realistic. He could have done a few different things to protect himself.
We need to put the video down there, and you guys can just make your own.
But you got to have proper etiquette.
Your own.
We know that.
Hang on just a second. You can make your own. What do you call that? Opinions.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Your proper etiquette.
Judgment.
Proper etiquette. What do you mean?
I'm saying, as black people in America, we know we're in a critical time as far as how police is policing black people in black neighborhoods. So we know we have to follow certain guidelines. We can't be the ones cursing police out.
He didn't curse.
No, listen, what I understand, but what I'm saying is, we know we get shot for nothing. If we get shot for nothing, you understand? If we get shot with our hands behind our back, then you know anything that we do besides putting our hands on top of the dashboard is gonna get you popped. We know that, right? We know that.
In all actuality, the first video I saw,
you see what I'm saying?
It cut.
Listen, I'm just saying, not to cut you off, baby girl. Let me finish though, because a lot of people see we can't just look at this thing and say, you know, it's two sides to this, bro. It really is. It's two sides, man. Our etiquette, now listen, is it right that we have to act like that? And we can't just get pulled over and talk to the police like y'all can talk to police? No, it's not right. Of course not. But guess what? Unless you've been in my shoes and you've been pulled over and looked at like that and talked to and called the N-word, you can't tell me nothing about that experience. So when this brother getting pulled over, he knows black etiquette. He knows the proper etiquette for us. And what you got to do, bro, if you want to make a home, I'm sorry, but if you want to make a home, this is what you got to do. This is not about being tough. This is not about being on the video and clout chasing and getting views. This is about making it home. And you know, you better, if you want to make a home, you know what you got to do. If you want to be a martyr, then guess what? You're going to be like the rest of these brothers, man, on T-shirts and on backgrounds, man. But if you want to make a home to your family, you got to do what you got to do. If you black, you better do what you got to do. Or else, guess what? You're going to be the next martyr out here. And your kids going to be standing over your casket. And your mama and all your family crying with T-shirts on and candles at your visual. Because that's what they doing to us. So don't be no fool. Yes, it's an etiquette. All y'all better know that. It's an etiquette for us out here. And if you're not practicing that, you're not telling your kids, guess what? They're going to fall a victim too. They're going to have that gun at their head, at the back of their head, and not know what to do. They're going to be pushing the gun away from the cop. They're going to be trying to talk. We can't do that. We know that. We know that. We get shot. Look at the brother, George Floyd, for no reason. We saw his situation. We see Philando Castile. We see his situation. Look at these gentlemen. We see what happens. I'm so passionate. I'm sorry. But we have an etiquette we have to follow. We want to make it home as black men and black people. We have to. It's sad, but we have to. I'm sorry.
Oops.
So yes, you can cuss the police out. You can give me your badge number. You can get out the car. You can even try to swing on them. And guess what? The cop will never try to shoot you. He won't even pull a gun on you. Ma'am, please stop. Ma'am, hey. He won't even pull his gun. Mm-hmm. Probably try to tase you. Maybe. He gonna wrestle with you though. The cop is gonna try to apprehend you. And guess what? That's gonna be it. Me? What you think gonna happen? The gun. When he drops he already walking up to the car with the gun. With his hand on the gun. Already.
Yeah.
It's a different approach. You gotta understand that. So you gotta understand etiquette. Why we have to do these things. I used to get pulled over. I'm not gonna be long. I remember they used to have a saying in the city right here, Dearborn, Michigan, in the 90s, called DWLN. B, driving while black. This was a real thing. It was a real thing. In the 90s, me and my brother, we would drive through Dearborn to go to the movie theater. We would get pulled over literally every single time we drove down Outer Drive through Dearborn. Every time. Harassed by the police. Every time. Well, all we be doing is just going to the movies. They'll pull us over. Hey, where you guys going? Look, is it another way you can take? Is it another way I can take? We kids, man. What do you mean? Officer? This is Dearborn, Michigan, man. This happened in the 90s. People know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
It's the etiquette, man. You know. Unfortunately, this brother, somebody didn't make him aware of the etiquette for him to get home to his family. Because I'm pretty sure if his mother or his father could have talked to him and said, boy, stay your behind in that car. Don't you get out that doggone car. Stay in there. But see.
Yeah, he was only 26.
Don't you ever get out the car. If you're a black man with the police, don't you ever step out that vehicle. You asking for him to shoot you. You asking for him to shoot you. That's all he need. He asking for him to shoot you. You begging for him to shoot you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because trust me, if he could have got him right then, he would have got him. Okay? He had 9 cameras, and he still shot him with 9 cameras. What does that tell you? They don't care. 9 cameras? And you still shoot him with 9 cameras? They don't care.
Where were 9 cameras? What do you mean?
The cams, body cam, it was cameras on. It was 9 angles. There was being shot of the shoot. That you didn't hear that? They have 9 different angles of the shooting. 9 different angles, yes, of the shooting. They said it was 9 different angles they have of that shooting. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy though. 9 angles, you know. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys really should take a look at it and not just give us your opinion, but speak out and give, America your opinion.
Absolutely.
Because that's the only way that anything's going to change, if we ever want changes, if you speak out. But hate to be this way, to leave you guys on such a negative note. Let's take this negative and try to turn it to a positive and make changes so that we don't have to have these conversations over and over and over again.
Absolutely.
But
definitely had to have this conversation, like she said. It's a negative that we're going to make a positive by education, making people aware.
Make changes.
We have to make each other aware. And I don't just want to take the responsibility off the police officer who did the shooting, but like I said, I think more so we need to be educated, our people, because we're still not taking the right actions, and we know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, we have to take those proper steps to know I have to make it home. No matter what I have to do, I have to make it home, And I know if I do this is going to anger this guy. He's going to get frustrated. I'm a young black man. I know he looks at me as a threat. You see? So I have to de-escalate the situation right off the bat, but I'm not going to be long. But yeah, things have to change. But we're working on it. That's what Lil was here for.
Completely disagree with Aaron, but I don't want to talk about my opinion. I think that there's no reason for any of it to happen.
No, it's not. I
don't care if he got out and he was raising hell.
Right. No.
Sorry for cussing, but I don't care if he was running around his car 15 times. There was no reason ever to pull your weapon. He had no weapon.
No, I had a misunderstanding.
He had no weapon.
It was a misunderstanding. Listen, it was no right for him to do that. What I'm saying is, I wish our people, if he could have practiced the etiquette, he wouldn't have got out the car and it would have escalated that. That's all.
I don't know why he got out of the car. Unfortunately, we won't ever understand why he got out of the car. But we love you guys, and we will bring something positive next time we come.
Absolutely. We had to have this bill. Sometime, this is what you're going to get from us. It's real. You want the real, you're going to get that here with us. We're going to talk about everything. We're going to use both sides of the coin like we did today. This is what you're going to get with us. We still love you guys. Tune into the channel. Comment, like, subscribe. Hit us up on TikTok. Little Weird,